they found fault. For the Pharisees and all the Jews, except they wash their hands oft, eat not, holding the tradition of the elders. Okay, and it's one thing to have a tradition of man. It's another thing of the tradition and the law, established commandments of the Most High. You know, traditions is tradition. That could be broken. That's something made by man. It's not that serious. You know, depending on if you made a pact about it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And when they come from the market, except they wash, they eat not. And many other things there be, which they have received to hold, as the washing of cups and pots, brazen vessels, and of tables. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, Why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders, but eat bread with unwashed hands? He answered and said unto them, this YAHAWASHI speaking, Well hath Isaiah prophesied unto you hypocrites, as it is written. And this from a quote from Isaiah 29:13. This people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Okay, it's the point. Howbeit in vain do they worship me. So all them people's in the Christian, whatever denomination you in, you worshiping the Lord in vain. You're not serving the right Lord. Teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. What is Sunday? The mark of authority of Christianity. That's a doctrine of men. That's the commandments of men, not the commandments of YAHAWASHI, to worship him on that day. You can worship the Lord any day, but that's not the Lord's Sabbath. That's not what he instituted from the foundation of the earth. That's not the laws that he gave unto Adam, and Adam through his lineage passed down to the Israelites. You know, that's not what the Most High ordained. It's this Sunday. Okay. For laying aside the commandment of the Most High, and that's exactly what they do. They lay aside the commandment of the Most High. We try to bring things out of the scriptures. Say, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but my pastor told me. Now, it's not about what your pastor told you. It's about what's in these scriptures. What did the Lord tell you? Okay? That's how you know the pastors and priests are not men of the Lord. For laying aside the commandment of the Most High, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, Full well ye reject the commandment of the Most High, that ye may keep your own tradition, man. Okay? So they completely rejecting the ways of the Most High, worshiping the creature more than the creator to please other people. What happened when Saul was pleasing other people? He got his crown snatched from him, man. What did he say? He said he didn't kill everything off because what? He wanted to please the people. We're not here to please the people, man. The scriptures say, Well, therefore have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? If that happens to be, then so be it. We here to serve the Most High, YAHAWASHI, sincerity and truth. We're not here to spare your feelings, man. We got to get this message across, whether you hear, whether you forbear, man. And that's it. You know? So Sunday is the mark of the authority of the so-called Christianity, not the mark of authority of YAHAWASHI as instituted as the correct Sabbath, which goes according to the moons, which goes according to, the evening, which starts on the evenings, which what's today, Thursday, what I'm saying? So going into it on this day, So, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Once again, a second installment of Christianity for Dummies 101. You know what I'm saying? Catholic doctrines, they believe that man's ways are higher than the Lord's ways, man. They believe that, man has the right to change the Lord's ordinances, which is completely off according to the scriptures, man. No man on this earth has the authority to do that. Even YAHAWASHI, he didn't change no authority, change no things that the Most High didn't want changed. Everything was already in place, because the Most High made YAHAWASHI be in place and gave YAHAWASHI the blueprint to lay everything down. So he came to fulfill everything, man, not change nothing up, So with that, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And Shalawam to Lek up there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalawam.